All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Journeyman. It is episode number 34. We are obviously still at Coyotes. It has been a bit of a mixed bag since we left, since I last had joined yous. Um, we left off with the 1-1 draw against Dorados, which was disappointing. Uh, we played 3 games off camera. We played Atlant. We beat them 4-1 after we just dominated for the first half. 20 minutes, as you can see. Perez got a brace in the first 20 minutes. Guillermo Luna got one in the 16th. They got one back in the 66th, and then we got one in the 94th just to round things out. So that was a good bounce back. But then the next 2 games were a bit crap, really. There's no other way to put it. 1-1 draw with Mineros. We scored in the 8th minute. They got a penalty in the 29th to equalise, and then nothing happened at all in the second half. It was drab. We were the better team, but it was not a great display at all. And then we played Leones Negros. We drew 0-0. And again, from memory, they just didn't do anything. We dominated the game, and we couldn't score, basically. So, yeah, not good. We're back for the game against Venados, who are the champions of the Apertura part of the league. So that's why we came back to play them. We're away from home. They are 4th at the moment. We are currently well down in 6th position. It's 7 games played, 3 wins, 3 draws, and a loss. We're only 4 points off top, but it's not going great. And Venados have only played 6 games, so they've got 3 points off the top. So they could. This is a pretty big game. This is a pretty big game. We have to kind of beat them if we want to do anything. We also are going to play Alabrijas, who knocked us out of the Apertura playoff things. So they're the games today. Both important, and we need to sort of get back on track after a bit of a hiccup. We're definitely, I would call at the moment, we're in a bit of a hiccup. Also, Edson Santos got himself injured for another 4 weeks still. He's been out for a while, and he's still out for another 4 weeks. So that is not ideal. Ortega has come in, and he's not been anywhere near the same player as Santos has been for us. So that is a problem. But it is what it is. So that's the only real injury, because obviously Mikado is actually just, oh, that's right, cruciate ligaments, 8 to 12 months. So he's out for a long time. So that'll be the end of him. And it's not an issue because he wasn't really a starter anyway. He was a sort of the 4th choice, yeah, 4th choice central defensive midfielder. So not a major issue there. But yeah, the major issue is that we need to find some goals, because they've not been coming lately. And we need to start winning if we want to make sure, firstly, that we make the playoffs. And secondly, try and get as high up as we can to just in case we draw in the games and have to rely on higher seeding and stuff to progress. So this is a big game. Venados, away from home. They're a very good team, and we are not in the best form that we've ever been in our lives. So honestly, a draw is a good result here, but we kind of need a win. And they're going to have the first highlight. Free kick from 25 yards ish. Oh, and he's hit the crossbar. And it's away. Lucky, lucky, lucky. That would have been a terrible start. And it looks like they get another highlight. Although he's just thrown it to nobody. And Aguilar picks it up for us. We're going to be building from the very, very back with Monreal. Can we go the length of the field? Out to Ortega, filling in for Santos. And we're not really going anywhere. We're just going across the back line. I don't love it when we just go across the back line. Oh, it's a terrible pass from Aguilar. Turns it over to Catalan and Rios. Ooh, luckily he slides it past the far post because that was a very poor pass from Aguilar. Oh, and now they're going to counter our free kick by the looks of things. Sandoval gets there to disrupt it. Got an injury. I think we might have to take him off. But we're going forwards before we can take him off. Paleo brings it up. Gets to the byline. Cuts inside. Plays it back to Rios. It ricochets around and goes to Aguilar, who, again, a terrible pass. Oh. Ramirez won it back questionably. It's a weird sort of highlight at the moment. Okay. End of highlight, apparently. Nothing actually happened. Sandoval, he's injured. Let's get him off. We may as well wait till halftime now. Oh no, they've got a corner. Catalan swings it into Garcia, who heads it over the bar, luckily. We are sort of hanging on. I mean, stats say otherwise, but they're getting all the highlights. All of the highlights have been theirs, except for that weird one, which was sort of nobody's. And they're going forward again. K. Lopez whips it across. Montejano. Emmanuel Montejano scores. It's 1-0 right on half time. Shit. That's not good. Not good at all. Thought he might have been offside, but no VAR in this league. And it's 1-0 Venados at the half. Had 3 clear cuts to their 1. Had more possession. I want a much better display in the second half. Don't forget, we need to take off Sandoval. Otherwise, I'll forget. Somebody remind me. Oh, Palaio's injured as well. Lower leg injury for Sandoval. That doesn't sound great. Paleo, potential knee injury. Oh, dear. Okay. Team's falling to pieces. Higuera's had a shocker first half. Give him another 10, 15 minutes. If not, we'll get Quiroz on to try and change the game. Because we have not really created much. I know it says we've created 3 clear-cut chances, but I don't remember seeing them. Ortega to Luna. Back to Ortega. Rios and Ortega. Luna. Oh, Guillermo Luna! 10th goal of the season just came on for Paleo. Absolutely, that's what I meant to do. Inspired change. I didn't take him off because he was injured. It's just a coincidence. Guillermo Luna cuts inside, finishes to the far post. Ramirez jumped straight up and down for some reason. Probably think about getting a new goalie if you're Venados, because that was strange. Not that he was ever going to get to it, but still. All right, Ortega to Ramirez to Carrillo. We're building across the back line again. Backwards to Ramirez. Up to Ortega. Plays it to Luna. Back to Ramirez. And Luna's been an incredible player for us this season. Players had a fair few injuries, and Luna's filled in admirably. Perez to Aguirre. To Gutierrez. Got to get past him. Did. Crosses. Garcia can't finish at the near post. Okay, this is a much better start to the second half. Oh, Rios with a really good free kick. Was hit off the post and out, though. Much better start to the second half. We're creating all sorts of chances. Whereas before, we didn't get to see a highlight, I don't think, in the first half. Not our highlight, anyway. All right, Ortega. Really coming into the game this half. As our whole team is, I suppose, so kind of makes sense. Rios to Ortega. Whips one across the box. Luna. It's Guillermo Luna again. 2 goals. 11th of the season. 2-1 up. Okay, this is looking good. Luna has been a revelation. Really, he has this season. He's just been spectacular. It's an issue because Paleo is our best player, and they play in the same position. So it makes it difficult. Luna's proving to be very, very good as well. If potentially even better than Paleo's been, really. All right, Higuera's not really improved, so off he comes. Garcia off and Ramos on as well. Clear the bench, apparently. Why not? Why not? We're only 2-1 up. What can go wrong? He says. Worried. Yep, free kick. Corner. And, yep. Lorenzo Navarro scores. That's what can go wrong, apparently. Straight away. Okay, well, hopefully we can just get back on track, because that was not good. But we were playing quite well before all those unneeded changes that I made. All right, Gutierrez. To Ortiz, no. To the goalkeeper is what it is, actually. Not to Ortiz. Achero. Montejano. Achero. Ruiz has got to be offside. He's got to be offside. Ref. Really? Is he not offside? Oh, man, I think Ortega left him on. Oh, that's Aspolix. We're going to lose 3-2. Come on, one chance. Okay, that might be on me. That might be on me for making those changes. The game changed completely once we made those changes. Ah. But the second lot of changes when we took Garcia, Perez, and Higuera off. Can't say that. We weren't good enough. That's what I'm saying. Oh, that hurts. We're down to 7th. Oh, it's tight, but geez, we are struggling. We are in a bad patch right now. Leo's injured for 6 days. Sandoval's out for 1 to 2 days. Luna was impressive off the bench. And we've got Alabrasius next. They're 8th, right behind us. Super important game. Must win at home. I'll see you all shortly for that one. All right, guys, welcome back for the second game. Getting straight into it. We've made a couple of changes. Sandoval's fit to play, luckily. But we're going to bring Tame in for Aguilar, who misplaced a couple of bad passes in that last game. And we're going to start Guillermo Luna, who scored those goals off the bench. We're going to bench Victor Hugo Paleo, who's not quite fit anyway. So, and we're also going to bring in Romario Quiroz for the start over Higuera, who was basically invisible. So we're going to give him a go. See what happens. Striker does seem to be a bit of a problem for us this season. Malek was crap. Higuera's he's actually been okay, but he's just gone off the boil a little bit lately. So we're going to try Quiroz and see if that helps. And this is an absolute must-win game. They are in 8th. We are in 5th. We were in 6th, I think, before the game. Because now the game started, we have an extra point. Ortega's injured. Team is falling to pieces. Potential foot injury. Shadi Najam's on. He is a Lebanese player, and he's a national team player for them now. He's been playing for them recently. So hopefully that will stand him in good stead, and he'll do some good stuff for us. But we have started poorly once again. We've had more possession. They've had more shots. And they've got the first highlight. Aguirre puts it into Perez. And luckily, he heads wide. I think it hit the post and went out. But this is not good. We have started very poorly once again. But it's still 0-0. So that's the main thing. Sandoval brings it up the field. Plays it back to Tame. Plays it to Garcia. Back to Tame. Rios. Najem goes down the line. Crosses. Garcia. Samuel Garcia gets his fifth. Najem with the assist coming on for what's his face? Ortega? Was it? I think it was Ortega. Who was filling in for the other guy already. Rios, nice ball out to Najem. Najem does well to beat two. Plays it across. And Garcia just gets in front of the defender and beats the keeper. The keeper had no chance from there. And it's 1-0 Coyotes. We needed that. We really, really needed that. Okay, if we can just get to halftime 1-0, I'll be happy with that. Come on, lads. Okay, we've done it. Got to halftime 1-0. We've only had 2 shots. They've had 11. Holy crap. We've had more possession, but Jesus Christ, they've had all the shots. We're in front, though, and that's the main thing. Now we just need to continue that on and see it out, because this is a must-win game. Almost instant highlight. Oh, it's bad. Goal kick. Luna grabs it, brings it up, and then goes all the way back to Najem. Rios, Tame, Perez, Sandoval. Whips it across, and it's Eduardo Perez to make it 2-0. Early, very early in the second half. You love to see it. Poor goal kick initially was the catalyst for this one. Ayala with the poor goal kick, and we made him pay, safe to say. 2-0. Okay. And now we are on the attack again, are we? No, Garcia. Yes, he kept it. Got it to Perez. Or back to Garcia. Straight at Ayala. But he's deflected it onto the post and it stays in. And, okay. That's the end of the highlight. Good. I didn't want him going down the other end from a poster. That would have been annoying. Okay, Sandoval with the throw in to them. He just gave it to them, okay? We're in the red, Sandoval. We're in the red. Here he is. Again, Sandoval. Doesn't cross, just shoots, just scores. 3-0. Don't worry about passing when you can do that. And now Luna's down. Luna is down. I repeat, Luna is down. Okay, good pass from Sandoval to Tame, to Garcia, back to Sandoval. And he just goes into the space, beats one, beats the keeper. Happy days. 3-0. And Luna is proper injured. Great. Potential thigh injury. So I don't want to bring Palayo on. So what we'll do, put Garcia out there and we'll bring Ortiz on. And we'll get Carrillo off because I don't want any silly red cards or anything. So we'll just get him out of there. And that'll do for now. Okay, there's still half now, but with 3-0 up, it should be all over now, you'd suggest. We've been much, much better in the second half. They've only had the one shot. We've had many more than that. There's their second shot. Great save. Apparently it wasn't saved. It was headed over. Okay. Looked like saved to me, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, 75 minutes, 3-0. They've got a free kick from about 25 yards-ish, maybe. What can they do with it? Alaguez. Oh, it's a... Jesus Christ, what a free kick that is. Keeper went the right way and everything. He just couldn't stop it. What a goal. No replay just yet. I want to pause it because I want to make some subs before we go back. Sandoval's knackered. Get him out of there. And who? Oh, there was another one knackered, wasn't there? Apparently not. Okay. Let's watch this replay. No, we're going to get to... can't pause a replay, apparently. Just ends it. Okay. See it out. See it out. We've let them get back on top, but it should be all good. No highlights. End of game. 3-1. So we do win the needed game. They must have had a lot of long shots, I think, because only 4 on target. They had 7 long shots out of 16. So we're still not playing very well, though. We are still not playing very well. Let's lie to them and tell them it was a good performance, even though it wasn't. But we got the important win, which puts us up the 4th. Loads of teams have games in hand, so we could drop all the way back down to 7th. But we'll see what happens. That's it for there. We didn't get the Adelaide United job, but they've already sacked their... What? He was a... Hold on. That might be the shortest appointment I've ever seen in my life. So that he got the job on the 23rd of January. 32 days. He was sacked after 32 days in the job. How crap were they? From the 1st of January. What was it? No. 23rd of January. How bad were they? Here. Loss, win, loss, loss, loss. And that was enough to be like, see you later. Okay. I'm going to apply for it again, guys. I'm going to apply for it again. We might beat them into submission so they give us the job. Anyway, guys, we'll end it there. We'll come back for... You know what? Since we're not playing very well, we might just come back for these two. We'll play one game off, and then we'll play Altinos and Celaya. Then the final episode will be Morelia and Cancun. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So we'll see you back here for the Altinos game. And if you did like the video, head down below, hit the thumbs up. Does help the channel, does help the videos get seen and things like that. Don't forget to follow if you want to keep an eye on what's going on and whether we get this Adelaide United job that I'm about to apply for. Or if we stay at Coyotes again. The way we're going, I don't think anyone's going to want us. So we might need to re-sign a contract with the Coyotes potentially. But that's talk for later in the season. And yeah, don't forget to leave some chats. I love to interact in the chat. So thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow when hopefully we find some form because it's not looking great. See you all then.